This ain't no handouts. No shortcuts. No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. Middleman.
No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flex. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshakes, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turn losses to losses, then flipped it to passion.
Disclaimer: this broadcast is intended for commentary, discussion, and entertainment purposes only. All topics and statements are based on publicly available information, including news reports, social media content, and third-party sources, which may include allegations or unverified claims. The views expressed are opinions and should not be interpreted as confirmed facts. This content is not intended to harm, defame, misrepresent any individual, organization, or entity. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. This ain't no handouts. No shortcuts. No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
Middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
Middleman. Middleman.
No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flex. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshakes, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turn losses to losses, then flipped it to passion. No middle, no filter. No hand in my plate, if I want it, I'm going, I don't hesitate. Independent mindset, I control my fate. Now they watch how I move like it's up for debate.
No middleman.
No middleman.
Everything I touch, I command.
No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flex. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect.
No middleman, I move with intent.
You tapped in.
Middleman, I move.
This is no middleman.
Middleman, I
Hosted by souls, where pressure gets applied. Results.
Yeah. What's going on, YouTube family? It's your girl, Soft Rain, and welcome back. You are tuned in to Marvelous Money Making Monday in No Middleman, where bold conversations meet raw perspective and the truth is never filtered. This is the space where ideas are challenged, honesty takes center stage, and real dialogue always rises above the noise. So settle in, because as always, tonight's conversation is one worth having. And allow me to introduce the two gentlemen that I have here with me. First, the visionary behind the platform, the one who continues to set the tone, Souls, and bringing his signature unfiltered perspective and undeniable presence, Uncle Plug. And to everyone in the chat, welcome in. We appreciate you being here. Drop those TWRs for souls, plug emojis for Uncle Plug, and raindrops or umbrellas for me. And be sure to like, subscribe, share the stream with someone who appreciates real conversation. So, Souls, what you got for us tonight?
We got a wonderful show, man. Wonderful Monday Making Monday here at the No Middleman. Shout out to Plug, man. Excellent show. Excellent show today. Love that. What was that? Law and Code? Law versus Code? Great show. Great show. Another good show earlier today by Classic Codes over there at the Classic Codes. Man, he did one on Clout. He's still doing his Clout series. Super dope, super dope. Shout out to everybody who's already in the building. What's good, Sko already in the building. TWR, them outlets, man, with Plug and the raindrops, the umbrellas. My boy said, is 6ix9ine lying or not? You stay tuned. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it. Stay tuned. The Wolf BG, what's good, BG? Shout out to everybody who is here, man. We got a great show for y'all today. As y'all can see, we're going to be talking about 6ix9ine confrontation with Perspektive from Bank. They had some difference of opinions, and we're going to play that. That's going to be pretty much our main topic of tonight. But we also going to be exposing some of modern culture today in our content. We're going to be talking about we got Stefon and Cardi B. And then we got we got Charleston White coming to y'all with some stuff. And then we also had Druski in the building. So it's gonna be a great show packed with a lot of pretty much things that I would love to hear everybody's opinions on. So shout out to all the new people. Shout out Swim 9500. He said hello, what's good? We appreciate you coming in. He said, I'm a like. Yep. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe to the other channels as well. We got a conversation with Soft Rain, and then we also have our one and only Uncle Plug from Uncle Plug TV. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. The super chats are open. Super chats will get you to the front of the line for your comments to be read once they start coming in. So make sure y'all utilize all those tools that you have at hand. But that's enough of me rambling, man. We're going to be starting off our show tonight with the greatest news anchor in America, our first lady, none other than the
All right, everybody, welcome back to On the Radar with Rain, where we break down the stories making noise across culture, headlines, and the internet. Tonight, I've got 3 interesting topics for y'all. Trump says, have fun as UFO files are finally released. A shocking runway tragedy involving a Frontier airline flight in Denver. And Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are now being sued over a Netflix film police say damaged their reputations. So we're not just reading headlines tonight. We're asking the deeper questions behind them. So hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the chat. I talk back. If you're catching this on the rewatch, make sure you drop your comments in the chat. Under the video. So for the first story, so this, I can't believe it myself. I can't.
What?
It's got the internet asking one question: are we alone? Because President Trump is making headlines after telling the American public to essentially have fun, as newly declassified UFO, or what the government now calls UAP, unidentified anomalous phenomenon. Anomalous, like anomalies. Yeah. Files began rolling out. Officials say the first wave of documents include military sightings, pilot encounters, historical reports, and footage that has fueled speculation for decades. So this isn't the first time Americans have been told that something unexplained has happened in the sky, but this time the difference appears to be transparency. According to reports, this release follows a directive from the Trump administration to make long classified UFO records public, and more documents are expected. So you can go ahead and play the video.
Release of UFO documents tonight. President Trump telling the public to have fun deciding for itself what's going on. Among the sightings, an object over Kazakhstan doing corkscrews, something else over the Aegean Sea making 90-degree turns, and NASA's Buzz Aldrin in an Apollo 11 debrief reporting a sizable mystery object close to the moon. Here's CBS correspondent Carter Evans.
These images have been hidden from the public for years, until today when the Pentagon declassified dozens of videos showing unidentified objects tracked by the U.S. military. This one from 2013 looks like a giant 8-pointed star, seemingly floating in the air with no explanation.
Do you see any smoking gun there?
I don't see a smoking gun.
Stanford professor Gary Nolan has previously helped the U.S. government analyze UFO evidence.
How should people look at this information?
I think with first a skeptical eye, what could explain it? I mean, it's not a balloon. It's not a seagull. Maybe it's a lens flare. Then what's left on the table, as spectacular as it might be, becomes a higher probability.
There's even newly released evidence of sightings from space during NASA's Apollo missions and audio transmissions from Gemini 7 in 1965 with a description from astronaut Jim Lovell.
It's a brilliant body in the sun, just a black background, and billions of particles around it.
The cache of more than 160 files follows President Trump's earlier directive for transparency after decades of apparent sightings have fueled a wide range of conspiracy theories, from government cover-ups to aliens.
Do you believe alien life exists and has visited our planet?
I believe that the evidence suggests that there's something more to be looked at and shouldn't be ignored.
In this era of transparency, as the Trump administration says, do you think we are going to see more conclusive evidence?
Whether it's more conclusive, I don't know, but we're going to see more evidence. We have not seen everything that is there.
What y'all think? You think that this is like validation, or do you think that people believe the government has known way more than they've always admitted for decades?
I think it's one of those things. I think it's all about your own intelligence level. When you think about UFO, right, it's an unidentified flying object, right? Those existed all our lives. Something you can identify that's in the air is an unidentified flying object. I don't think it's nothing new now. We're just letting people give us examples that they have seen, but I don't think it's nothing new. Like, I think it's always been existing. Just like we go to space, for what reason? I'm sure it's other people living there. I'm sure these unidentified objects you might see might be the way people travel. Like, we don't like we got to think about it. There's vehicles down here on Earth. We don't know how somebody would travel on Mars or Saturn or like we don't know what a vehicle would look like, right? So like, if you want to think that far ahead, you know what I mean? I don't think it's nothing new under the sun. I think that the one thing that President Trump is doing, he's showing everybody everything, because we are such a divided country anyway. People are going to take what they want from it, and it don't really matter. Like, it doesn't matter what you show the world anymore. Like, the world is not, we're going to talk about it tonight. Like, there's no truth. Like, facts don't matter no more to people.
Nah.
Like, people creating their own truths. So, like, I mean, but a great cover. Yeah.
What about you, Plug? You believe in
we hit it. I feel the same way. Like, we don't know what's true or what's false.
Yeah.
We don't know what's true or what's false.
So now, from a mystery in the sky to a heartbreaking tragedy on the ground. The next story is tragic, disturbing, and raising major questions about airport security. New video is circulating after a Frontier Airlines flight departing Denver International Airport reportedly struck and killed a person who had somehow entered an active runway during takeoff. Authorities say the individual had bypassed airport security and accessed the tarmac before the collision occurred. According to reports, a Frontier Airbus A321 carrying more than 220 passengers was accelerating for takeoff when pilots reportedly realized something had happened. Soon after, smoke and flames were reported from one of the engines, forcing an emergency stop and evacuations. Passengers exited using the emergency slides as first responders rushed the scene. And thankfully, everybody on board survived, but investigators are now trying to answer a major question: how does someone make it onto an active runway at one of America's busiest airports?
This dramatic video appearing to capture the moment a Frontier Airlines flight hit a trespasser on the runway as it was about to take off for Los Angeles.
I heard like a loud boom. People started screaming.
The collision happening last night just after 11 p.m. Frontier Flight 4345 was on the runway at Denver International in the process of taking off when, according to the airport, a pedestrian jumped the perimeter fence and was hit just 2 minutes later while crossing the runway.
We just hit somebody. We haven't identified.
According to the airline, smoke was reported in the cabin and the pilots aborted takeoff.
There does appear to be human remains on the runway.
Pilots deploying emergency slides to evacuate the plane.
Stay locked up.
Videos from on board showing the chaotic aftermath, passengers sliding down.
People were just crying and grabbing on their loved ones and hugging their loved ones.
The Airbus A321 was carrying 224 passengers and 7 crew members. 12 people reporting minor injuries and 5 people were transported to local hospitals.
It's unclear how this person made it through, but this is what the perimeter looks like. A fence with barbed wire and still more than half a mile away from the nearest runway.
To have them walk out onto a runway, it's exceedingly rare. It happens in some countries more frequently, but not here in the U.S.
Back in 2020, a man managed to walk on the wing of a passenger jet. And in 2024, authorities found a passenger dead inside a plane engine in Salt Lake City after he breached an emergency exit onto the airfield. While the remaining passengers finally made it to LAX on a new Frontier flight, tonight the affected runway now back in operation, as Transportation Secretary Duffy warns no one should ever trespass on an airport.
I mean, it's just bonkers. I don't know why anybody would actually do that.
And Liz Kreutz joins live from Denver International Airport. Liz, any updates on the injured passengers?
Yeah, Jose, officials say that 4 of the 5 passengers hospitalized have been released. We don't know the condition of that 5th person. Authorities have also not released the identity of that trespasser or said anything at this point about a potential motive. Jose.
We thank you for watching.
People was hurt on the plane?
That's what they said. Probably because of the abrupt stop that had to happen.
You're supposed to have your damn seatbelt on. See,
Man, it's great. Well, people try to get paid. people try to get paid regardless.
I'm telling you. Oh, my neck, my back, my
neck and my back.
But I wonder whoever that was, God bless dead, what he was thinking whenever he was crossing over onto the runway.
He said, "We going broke." Hey, I don't know who you is, but you're right. You're right.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Any more lives trying to like everyone.
Well, it went live earlier today, Richard. Earlier. So, but yeah, how y'all feel about this?
I'll let Plug go first.
Hey, this is a conspiracy. Conspiracy, I say. First Spirit, now they trying to take Frontier. I'm trying to tell you, they don't want y'all to travel, black folks. I'm trying to tell you. Because what I heard was Spirit, they were trying to buy Spirit out so they can use them planes in the war. I'm just saying. He said no. They didn't bail him out. Just saying.
Well.
He said, "Young Dolph, get paid." Yeah. I see what Jen was talking about at the end. They had too much access. Like, I think that's what's wrong with the world today, too. It's like we don't have, I don't know, man. Everything's viral now. Like there's no like you get off the plane and you look to your right and it's a body inside of a plane thing. Like that would never have happened years ago. They would have kept everybody on that plane until they could have safely secured that. That's a crime scene.
Yeah.
So everybody just trampled over all of the crime scene. Like you deploying the slide, all that stuff. Like you're destroying a crime scene.
Well, I'm trying to see all angles. Maybe they were just trying to get them off of there because of the engine smoking. So, yeah.
I got you.
So now switching gears because Hollywood is in court tonight too. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are making headlines, but not for acting. The longtime Hollywood duo are reportedly being sued by Miami area law enforcement officers over how police were portrayed in their Netflix crime thriller, The Rip, a movie inspired by the real South Florida narcotics case involving millions of dollars seized in cash. According to the lawsuit, the officers say the film paints them as corrupt and dishonest, despite the movie using fictionalized elements and not naming them directly. But the officers claim enough details mirror real events that viewers can still identify who they are, damaging their reputations and careers. The lawsuit reportedly includes claims of defamation by implication, and emotional distress. And the officers are seeking damages. Now, here's where it gets interesting because Hollywood says this all the time, inspired by true events. But what happens when the people behind those true events say, wait a minute, that's not what happened? So that's where it draws the line between storytelling and damaging somebody's real life reputation.
Right. I'm sorry. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play the clip. But Rain, you just beautifully articulated that even the people who want to sue them said that people would recognize the things without knowing the people. So where's the lie? if they wasn't corrupt, how would you know how the corrupt look?
Right.
Oh my God, man. We'll play it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with America.
I'm staying out of this. Don't ask me right.
Yeah. They might know you.
Yeah, I know they might.
The biggest stars are being
Anytime you
sued
wanna
over
see
an
the
old
movie
Hollywood
now.
custom, changing a real life story.
2 Miami-Dade officers involved in a raid that loosely inspired Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's new movie say the film unfairly damages their reputations. CBS News has asked Damon, Affleck, and the officer's attorney for comment, but we haven't heard back.
Carter Evans has more on the allegations of the lawsuit on the movie that's based in South Florida.
It seems simple. Seize the cash, count it, and turn it in.
Inspired by a true story, Netflix's The Rip, starring Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, follows 2 Miami-Dade police officers as they discover more than $20 million of cartel cash during a drug raid and reveals corruption within the department.
That's a $20 million rip.
The real-life officers involved in that raid are now suing Damon and Affleck through their production company, alleging the film damaged their reputation through the movie's negative portrayal of law enforcement. Apart from the seizure, they say the other events in the film did not happen.
What would you do with this? Just this.
While the plaintiffs, Jason Smith and Jonathan Santana, are never named in the film, they claim their portrayal in the movie implies, quote, misconduct, poor judgment, and unethical behavior in connection with a real law enforcement operation, including an insinuation they pocketed money from seized funds. CBS News legal contributor Jessica Levinson.
The defense ultimately has the stronger case here, in part because we tend to be very protective of the First Amendment, of people being able to say, I'm using true events, but I'm creating now a new piece of expression. I think this is a very difficult case for the police officers to prove.
Carter Evans, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Yeah. Yeah.
All that plug go, man. This is crazy work.
If you didn't say nothing, we wouldn't know nothing.
Right.
Hey, they said hit dog gonna holler.
That's crazy work, dog. Like, you read it. I'm like, she's reading it exactly like, if y'all can figure out who it is, it's not a lie.
Right. It's based off true events.
So
and some of the things could be altered in order to. So what are you? Their case is not going to be strong at all.
And who gave y'all story away?
Right. the headlines, the papers.
They got to stand out. And if they did, then why you said something?
It's crazy word. That's a great one. All those were good, Rain. All those were good today.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. Those are tonight's radar raindrops, from UFO files to unanswered questions to airport tragedy and Hollywood lawsuits. Let me know which story had you talking about it tonight. And as always, leave a comment. If you're catching this on the rewatch, make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff.
What's good, y'all, man? Appreciate that. With the first lady, man, always great. Plug, I'm hoping I got the right word for you when it comes up. I think I do. I've seen your message from last week. I'm hoping we still in line. I didn't ask you today. I said I'm just gonna. All right. Hey, be that guy have the wrong word going across the street. Shout out to Ray, man. Always great news, man. It's always good to hear that news, man. For real. You're doing a great job with it. I want to let you know that, man. Even your weekly Radar with Rain, y'all can catch her on Sunday nights. She give y'all a big spiel of what's going on, not just worldwide, but locally in her hometown. So y'all check her out on those Sunday nights, man. Great news. Keep it going. So our next segment that y'all all been waiting for, it's the one and only, man, Uncle Plug with the real spiel with Plug.
So you got it right. Today's word is cohesiveness. Cohesiveness is what happens when people stop thinking about themselves and start understanding the value of moving together. See, a lot of people say they don't want success, peace, say they want success, peace, family, business, community, and relationships, but they don't understand that none of these things survive without cohesiveness. Cohesiveness means unity. It means alignment. It means people understanding the alignment without always needing applause. That's why most things fail today. Everybody wants control. Everybody wants credit. Everybody wants to be the loudest voice in the room, but nobody wants to sacrifice ego for the bigger picture. Cohesiveness, a cohesive team moves different. A cohesive family moves different. A cohesive relationship moves different. Even a cohesive friend group feels different. Why? Because there's trust, communication, understanding, accountability, and everybody ain't pulling in the opposite directions. See, division drains energy, confusion drains energy, ego drains energy. But when people are cohesive, things flow smoother. People become dependable. Problems get solved faster. Respect grows naturally. And that's why old school communities felt stronger. People understood if one person fails, eventually we all feel it. Nowadays, people celebrate independence so much that they forgot interdependence is what really builds lasting success. Even in life, your mind gotta be cohesive. Your words, actions, habits, and decisions gotta align. Because when your life lacks cohesiveness, you start living in contradiction. You say one thing but move another way. And people can feel that inconsistency. Cohesiveness ain't about everybody being the same. It's about different people learning how to move with the same purpose. That's power. Because anything divided against itself eventually collapses. I'm Uncle Plug. This is Real Spill. Choose wisely. Accordingly.
I like
That's
it,
for
man.
artists.
I like it. I like it. Cohesive. Big word, cohesiveness. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Got BG, Rigid. Y'all all got the wrenches. Go. Y'all just do your thing. Couple y'all get on the vertical because once we get into this conversation tonight, I already know how it's gonna go. Just get into those rightful places. Appreciate you. So yeah, cohesiveness, man. Powerful words, man. Powerful words. Once he gets back, I gotta ask him, is that all coming out of the book that I know you reference? The principles. I think that's super dope. When it comes to like the power of words, man. So that's in there as well.
What's that?
The cohesiveness. Is that all in the principles book?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah. I love words. I think those are like the most powerful things we have in this world, man. And once we get a true understanding of them, I think a lot of people will take heed to it. My goal in the future is try to add some way that we can try to get what you're saying in captions. Like, because I think when people can be able to see the words as well, they can take it in better. So we'll work on that. I'm sure it's a way for us to do it. But shout out to Plug, man. Shout out to Plug. Always the real spiel with Plug. And the word today is cohesiveness, man. So we definitely need that. And it's so funny that he gives me these words and never know what we're going to talk about that day. But looks like we have a lack of cohesiveness, and we're going to talk about it on Souls Talks. Yep. Y'all see it right in front of your face. You see it right in front of your face. I wish everybody was here. We got to get some more people in here eventually. But Souls Talk, it sounds good. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. Everything sounds very, very good on social media. It sounds good on these platforms. I've been part of panels where guys were saying that, man, if this happens, I'm gonna do this. Well, a lot of this stuff is F around and found out. And nobody has found out yet. So right here we have Chud the Builder. This white man has been going viral for weeks now in Nashville, Tennessee. I know a lot of y'all gonna say, well, it's Nashville. Well, Nashville is one of the leading tourist locations. That means there's a Negro from every state right now in Nashville, Tennessee, touring Nashville. This white man has been going around calling all black people to their face the N-word. And there has been no fight. There has been no riot. There has been no picketing. There has been no black person cover this story on the social media site. And I wonder why. Because it all sounds good until you have to prove who you really are. That's why I keep telling y'all, stop trusting these people. They ain't going to really ride for you. And you know what? I got somebody who's going to be able to speak on it even better than me. The one and only, Charleston White. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Do y'all remember all the black people that get online and say, my day coming? I'm the worst person. Somebody go get him. Somebody need to get him. He disrespecting everybody. I wonder why black people got so much anger what they'll do to me. Have y'all ever asked that? Man, why black people always talking about what they'll do to him? Because he disrespecting black people. He always talking down on black people. Somebody go get him. Somebody need to get him. They start putting my mama's address online. They start putting my address online. But you know what I realized about black people in America? What I tell y'all a long time ago, when it comes to that white boy, they'll put us back in slavery. Now we all sit around talking about, nigga, the white boy can't never call me a nigga. White boy can't never spit on me. Well, guess what, black America? I done fell in love with that white boy Chud. That white boy Chud that's going around macing niggas. Do y'all remember all the black people that get online and say, my day coming? I'm the worst person. Somebody go get him. Somebody need to get him. He disrespecting everybody. I wonder why black people got so much anger what they'll do to me. Have y'all ever asked that? Man, why black people always talking about what they'll do to him? Because he disrespecting black people. He always talking down on black people. Somebody go get him. Somebody need to get him. They start putting my mama's address online. They start putting my address online. But you know what I realized about black people in America? What I tell y'all a long time ago, when it comes to that white boy, they'll put us back in slavery.
There you have it, man. Shout out to Classic, shout out to Plug. They've been speaking about the law, the morals, the code, the clout. And I just want to know where all the clout yet. I want to know where all the people. I mean, we sat on a panel where everybody was like, man, we'll revolt. Like, who would you pick it? Well, it looked like people picking sides in Nashville, Tennessee. So I would love to hear what y'all got to say. It all sounds good on the internet.
Go ahead, Rain.
I ain't got nothing for it.
You ain't got nothing for your brother that got arrested?
I ain't got nothing for it. You know.
That's April brother, y'all. That's Rain brother, y'all.
Don't do that. No, seriously though. I mean, who gave him rights to do it? And why are they letting him do it?
First Amendment. And he brave.
Go ahead, bud. That's all I gotta say.
Somebody did spit in his face. And when somebody spit in his face, he called the police. I don't.
It's moving with you, Plug. Your camera moving with you. That's
Yeah,
expensive.
He loved me. I don't know what to say about that, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna tell nobody to crash out on him. He ain't put his hands on nobody. He's being very disrespectful. But you know, hey, one thing I can say, that somewhere deep down in these black people's souls, no pun intended, but they got a real soft spot for the white boy. They do. It's some of them, it's a mechanism, I don't know, but that program be programming. They just won't, unless like hands being put on them, they just won't, unless he's trying the right one. Maybe he's just trying the right one. But it's a mechanism in them somewhere where they just cannot just. I think it blows them away that he would be so blatant with it. I think it's more shock than anything. Like, did he just say that? And it's so bold and blatant that you would think that this is for social media. So you probably are going to be on camera. So don't let him like trick you into putting your hands on him, because if you do hit him, he got spit on and he called the police. So if you put your hands on him, he's gonna definitely call the police. So I would have to say, because I was discussing this and then I thought about it. If you put your hands on him, it's gonna be recorded and you will go to jail.
All right. Before that, I wanted to pull up that Ecclesiastes 7:7. Shout out to Rigid. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. So for those who are Bible scholars, you should be able to understand what that means there. Great scripture right there, Richard. Great word, great word. We're going to hear what's up Into Deep. Shout out Into Deep. He in the building. BG said, my first time hearing about Chud. Chud is going around people with something to lose or crash dummies. Good question. Good eye. By the way, that is not the full video. I agree. Listen. Yeah. We can't play the whole video. I seen the whole video. He talked about everybody. He even talked about 6ix9ine on that video. I just didn't want to get into all that. We're just keeping it for the topic. Appreciate you. BG said, it's consequences to standing on business, right or wrong. Got to choose when you're ready to walk that walk. Thank you, BG. He said, I ain't trolling. I'm just giving out content. This is content. This is literally what's going on in America. He's igniting that race war. Because I guarantee you, if it was the shoe on the other foot, they would look at it as such.
I would say this. To speak on that, what he just said about that race war.
Mm-hmm.
You can best believe that the percentage of his people are more our people is not gonna ride with him. We just because they're in a position of power and it seems as if there's more, it's gonna be so many liberal white folks that is not gonna be going for that at all. For real. I'm telling you, they're not gonna go for that. They're gonna say he got exactly what he deserved, that son of a bitch. That's just what they're gonna say. They say he got just what he deserved. That's disrespectful. Yeah.
It all sounds good. Ramon said, what's up, Ramon? Welcome in the building. And shout out to I don't want to say your name wrong. Is it J Jamart? He said how black people are and act and say. He said you guys are we're not twisting. This is just content, sir. Just watch. You can come up with any perception that you like. You can perceive the content however you like it. It's no one twisting words. You only twisting words if you believe it. I'm just showing you content. He said, I think Chud is the person we need as black people to band together and vote the racist weirdos out of office. Ramon, they ain't gonna do that. They're gonna make every excuse for why he ain't the reason why people should do the right thing. He said Trump let him know with the ride at the White House race war is okay. He pardoned all those felons. BG coming in hot. Class said we got switches. Tell this. They'll pull up the inner city of Chicago.
Pull up the inner city of Chicago.
He in the right city.
But see, that's the issue though. I knew y'all was gonna warm up to this. I knew y'all was gonna fall into the hands of Souls Talk tonight. Everybody needs somebody to be in the right place at the right time to do something.
What did he go look for him?
That's how they act. That's how people be acting. I ain't talking about I ain't talking about like the men and none of that. I'm talking about like in life. We hear so many black people on podcasts, grits and eggs, all that. These people spit so much rhetoric about what they'll do, man. You got it. Go get him. He done doxed himself and everything. He done doxed himself and everything. He in Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, he was showing everybody. He was live when he was doing all this. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody, he don't need to go to no inner city. He in the city. He in the city acting a fool, doing what he want. And he did it to black people. So either you for it or you not for it, if you that person. That's my opinion about it. Like, the videos, he's literally at clubs and everything, talking to black bouncers and everything. You an N-word, blah, blah, blah. Like, he's literally calling y'all this. Like, either you're about it or you not. That's why I don't even go to. I don't preach that blackity black stuff. Like, either you about it or you about it.
But he on live though.
It don't matter, plug. We shoot each other on live.
Yeah, them boy dumb too.
No, I'm like it's weird to me that we got all these thought processes that go through our head because the man white. But we literally record everything we do to each other. They go look up the Memphis video where the dude had pulled out the gun and pistol whipping the girl. These dudes beating up on women. But y'all won't go a couple hours up the street and go take care of somebody who deserve it. I don't get it. I don't get it. So true, so true. My pastor at James A. McManus would say, if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. He said they are not going to do that. I know. That's why we covering it. Ain't nothing going to happen. He said, if I was white, they'll call me a nigger lover. It's so many people just watching secretly proud. Rich and funny. That's true, though. That's true. He said, the disclaimer was played. Classic, he keeping the conversation going. Yeah, the disclaimer was played. He said, nobody with something to lose is going to crash out on a random and clearly over antagonist. Anybody with sense will walk away. Okay.
He said,
yeah, but so you can't use souls because souls been told y'all I ain't crashing out for y'all niggas. I never been on that record. Y'all ain't never heard me say that. So this is not for me. This conversation does not include souls. Now, this conversation is for everybody who think they're gonna go to war, who want to protect the name of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, and like this ain't for me. I retired my hands a long time ago. Once I started seeing a certain amount of money, I retired my hands a long time ago. I've been had something to lose a long time ago. Yeah. I got 2 kids I got to take care of. I've been had something to lose. At 18 years old, I was a daddy. I had something to lose. My life changed earlier than the rest of these people. That's why I said it sounds good.
It's a tough one though. I can't lie. It's a tough one.
He said this hurt what I'm going to say, but it proof his point. If it hurt him, they go to jail. Yeah. Fight. He said fight, flight, or freeze. They freeze up souls when consequences really come into play. Hey, BG, I'm just here to cover the news. That's all I'm here to do. That's all I'm here to do. I'm here to cover the news. That's it. Hey.
What's good, my Toby?
Yeah, somebody go ahead and get him on out of there. Has anybody on the panel ever had an incident in a public racist? I can't say I have.
It was private. It was private. Me and it was Louisiana State Trooper.
I don't think I've ever had.
Classic. You got classic. This conversation is not for you. Classic, Classic, you ruined it. You ruined it, sir. You ruined it right now. It's not for you, Classic. It's not for you.
He said, I'm getting irritated. I just say, man, hold on, bro. Hold on,
Classic. Classic. We're chasing greatness. This was not. Yo, man, we just did the clout. We can rebrand later. Classic. We can rebrand.
Bye, Kadari.
Okay.
Bye.
Ray got him on the hook, boy. Ray got him on the hook. And you know, all them black men flirting with her too. That's why they ain't got no pictures. They don't want you to know. They don't want Chud to know they flirting with you. Let it be honest crime based on something. What I'm saying, black versus black, then Hispanic or Mexican versus Hispanic or Mexican white. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, definitely hear what you're saying. Definitely hear what you're saying, man. Definitely. It's a great topic. I would love to hear you guys. As Rain would say, if you're watching this on the replay, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. He said, "Nah, bro, because I really put my life on the line with this." In front of, I remember you told that story when you first. I don't think a lot of people heard that story, Classic. They need to go back and watch your that Classic talked about that early on. I remember that story. He said Chud can't have Rain. Hey, no. Ramon, they all got a price.
No.
You like how I do that, right? They all got it right. Great conversation, man. Great conversation. I knew it would get us. I knew it would get us where we need to get. That is going to go very well. Appreciate you guys who all participated in the conversation. But I think it goes very well for real. Like all seriousness aside, tonight we're going to see a lot of situations where people either create the content they want and make you believe what you want to believe. We're going to see some situations where people played in our faces and just to bring it back into the you so they can be part of the conversation. And then last but not least, we're going to end tonight on somebody can give you all the facts and people will still not believe your story. So I think it's content over everything. It's content over everything. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm watching it and we're watching it in real time. And that's what we're here to bring. We're here to expose the real things that are going on. He said, I think people got to accept RIP over causes. What that mean? RLP, I think.
That's RIP.
Oh, that's RIP. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He said, making me hungry. So we're going to start off our first topic of the night, man. We're going to be talking about the one and only, man, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs playing in our face, or is this just clout? So this is that couple that just a while ago they were breaking up after the Super Bowl, and he was bringing different baby mamas allegedly to the stadium, and she had a problem with it, and she was starting her life over new, and all these things were happening. But it looks like Cardi B and Stefon Diggs are showing love at the DMV Moms doing a Mother's Day community event. Here we go.
Oh.
I like this area. You take it.
Yeah, we done with that copyright foolishness too. Yeah. That's Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. Get tired of having to edit it at the end. Yeah. She hugging Mama Diggs right there. Yeah, Mama Diggs. She hugged Mama Diggs, you know. Mama Diggs said Mama Diggs and the Mama Cardi actually get along very well. Look at she whispering like, yeah, girl, we went viral, girl. How much you made off of that, girl? Yeah, girl, we went viral. All about the clout. Yeah. I can't believe they fell for it. She said they fell for
Cardi.
it. Yeah.
Cardi.
But she said, good luck.
Look at that. Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. So that's Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. They back out in the town, doing their thing, doing their thug thizzle. What's y'all thoughts about this? Do y'all feel like Cardi B and Stefon and them thug thizzles? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What do y'all think about this type of action, right? Because we're speaking about this for those who are watching. We're speaking more from content creator space, right? We have started to really indulge ourselves on these platforms. We really start talking about topics and people get very invested. We might see Clay and Megan together next week. You just never know how things are going to go. So what is y'all thoughts about this? In Too Deep, everybody cares.
I'm gonna just say if that was me and that was my dog, I'd be like, my dog will play up. I see you, boy. I see you, boy. Hey, they can't see him, bro. I'm trying to tell you, if it's a publicity stunt, it worked well. And just see how many people. But was there an outrage for this one like it was for Megan?
Not really against the woman. It was more on Stefon. People kind of talked about it for a couple weeks or so, but like I always wonder.
They seen Meg kind of show a kind of a domesticated situation. Cardi tell you, I don't cook, I don't clean.
Shout out to So Real Media, man. We'll definitely make sure we give you a follow, man. Make sure you subscribe to our channels tonight. We be talking about a few topics. Hopefully you can stay in and give us your opinion. Sorry to jump on you like that.
Sugar? What's up, sugar? So I just say, to be honest with you, bro, a hell of a publicity stunt. These are two ways I can see it. Either hell of a publicity stunt or your boy step back guy. Player. It's always
What you got?
treatment.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. What you got for this, Ray? I need to hear a woman's perspective.
Cardi, I feel like she playing in our faces for real. Because I mean, he showed what kind of dude he is. Court cases and then baby at the same time and got 3 or 4, 5. How many kids he got now? And then Cardi, I mean, I understand that's her baby daddy and everything.
Watching Coach JB show this morning, I think it was 6 or 7.
I understand that's her baby daddy and everything, but after you showed your hand, I'm not gonna be hee ha in your face. So he probably done whispered some sweet nothing in her ear, baby. You know it's only you, girl. You know it's just me and you. All these other women don't mean nothing to me. He probably did all that, and she probably just right back up on her. You don't think he did that?
No.
What was some honesty before? It might be some honesty. Maybe he was transparent before.
I don't even think it's that plug. I don't even think it's that plug. I think she's a woman who had the mirror test.
A what?
She's a woman who took the mirror test. She looked in the mirror. She's a woman who took the mirror test. Sometime the devil you know is the better than the devil you don't know. Like, you got to think about it. At the end of the day, Stefon trying to make a roster. He gonna make a roster. He might not be on it early in the season, but he's gonna make a roster. He's a receiver you can bring in for playoffs and wild card and stuff like that. So he'll make a roster this year. She's still making her bag. Her tour has been very successful. But it's something about second chances that wins people over. It wins people over. It's people who care about love and stuff like that. That it wins people. It wins people over. And then too, we can run it another way. Maybe her publicist or whoever told her like, hey, you need to get away from that until you know if he wins the case or not.
True.
Because it's a business at the end of the day. You can't you can't allegedly be with a P. Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I know you love him, but right now I need you to give him space, let him go through his trial. If he wins, y'all come back out. If he don't win, you gotta make a decision. Do you publicize your relationship or not? It's a business at the end of the day.
That's true.
Because if y'all notice, after he beat the case, they flew him overseas. He was in a fashion show. Like Stefon's still making money. You know what I mean? He was in the bodega. In the bodega, is it bodega? How you say that clothing line? Is it
Balenciaga?
No, it wasn't Balenciaga. He talked. It's like it's something with a B O. But I think it was one of those things, man. I think she's seen the mirror as well. I think she understands. Like, I mean, that's a steal for her. That might be the best. She can be. I mean, do Offset up. He a gambling addict and broke. Which baby daddy you gonna pick?
Now I'm gonna be single.
And we always say go back to your baby daddy.
She ain't got no kids with Steph, right?
Yeah, she do. They had a baby.
Who?
Stefon Diggs Cardi had a baby.
They had a baby.
Offset. Never mind. Let me be quiet. Allegedly.
BG said Cardi is one body away from dating a Jody. Cardi has always been I want what I want kind of girl. I get it.
I agree, Jen.
I get it. Richard said did that wrong. I read that while Rain was talking. Oh, okay. He said
he timed out Ramon by mistake.
Oh, are we able to bring him back?
I don't think we can until his timeout is done. I don't think so.
Classic. If you can educate me while the show going on, Classic was able to bring somebody back real time. It sound like a video. It sound like a video game. Bring them back real time. BG said, "Do y'all remember how Cardi looked before the surgery?" Oh yeah,
sure did.
Hey, but BG, you know what's crazy? That was the same Cardi that was robbing cats at strip clubs. He said, based on reports from early 2006, wide receiver Stefon Diggs had 6. See, I thought it. Yep, 6 children with 6 different women. Appreciate you, In Too Deep. I thought so. I thought so. They were talking about it on Coach JB. Shout out to Coach JB and Big Smitty. In Too Deep said, I'm just dumbfounded that people talk about her after she's a known person to drug. Oh man, In Too Deep, we on the same wavelength, bro. I'm just seeing this on drug people and rob them. They went after Bill Cosby and tried to tear his legacy down as she's even, Women get more grace. Women get more grace. I'm going to tell you why I know women get grace. Lizzo was able to do a Kevin Hart roast after all the stuff she did. We'll talk about that on another day. Jen said, how many times was she off and on with her baby daddy? Why should she not give? Can y'all just... Not to be rude, but can y'all all spell Stefon's name right?
Is it Steffon?
No, it's Stefon.
Yeah.
That's just because of the for the algorithm purposes. He said clout and branding. Thank you, Classic. Hey, all clout and branding, dog. All clout and branding, man. He said, I'm going to spell it. I'm wrong. I'm on strike.
I'm trying to
bring Louisiana. What is it? You trying to get them back?
I'm trying
to get them back. But shout out to Cardi and Stefon, man. Whatever gets you going, man. As long as you happy. Hey, you like it. I love it. You trying to pursue greatness. Yeah. And you know one thing I will say, y'all, Cardi allowed him to pursue greatness. She went overseas with him he trains in London a lot in his off time because he does a lot of fashion shows, and he took her over there last year when they followed him around, and like she let him do his thing. Like she let him grind. Like she really just kind of was there. Like, and me and Classic talked about this yesterday on Sunday service. It's nothing like having somebody letting you pursue greatness. He was pursuing greatness. And maybe he had that same talk to himself. You know what I mean? I know we're looking at all the kids and stuff, but they might be great for each other. Some people are just better together. You know what I mean? And y'all know it's the men's fault anyway. Men got to do better. We got to be better.
Y'all gotta be
Period.
better. Y'all
We
can't
gotta
be
be
having
better.
6 babies with 6 different women, and
Yeah, we gotta be better, bro.
y'all gotta be better than that.
Yeah, wrap it up, man. Wrap it up. Make better decisions.
Get a vasectomy.
Yeah,
That's true.
thank you. Yeah, man. Y'all wrap it up out there, fellas.
Y'all just as responsible for birth control as the women is.
Yeah, that's that Jezebel spirit in the men. He said, "I'll be darned if they let a woman tell me or try to slow me down. I had a few, and those are the ones that are in the rear view." In too deep, we're gonna have to have a whole show one day because I would love to just do relationship talk with you. Like I think it'd be so intriguing. Like we got to do that. And hey, in too deep, let's do it in cartoon fashion. Like I love your video. I've been liking your video. How you be having. We'll talk about that. I don't want people stealing our ideas. You know, everybody be watching. But Rigid said, "Spell it right for the algorithm." He said, "Spell it right for the algorithm." It's funny. Yeah, because that's a true story. Yeah, you know how it go, Rigid. Somebody trying to look him up, and we won't be the first one there because people spelling it like they want to, like it's Stefon or Kale from the Family Matters. Shout out to Tristan in the chat,
Hey,
man.
Tristan.
CWR. Shout out Tristan, man. Shout out to y'all, man, showing up tonight.
What's up, D?
So as we speak about relationships, man, as we speak about relationships, truth and transparency, on this next topic, I want to hear what you guys really think, because I think Druski is telling his truth through his skits. So Druski has been going viral for all his skits lately, but this one right here, it went viral, but it went viral in a funny way, which we're going to have that conversation too. But I want you guys to pay attention to the skit. This is Desmond Ildris reacting to Druski's British skit. But I want you guys to really pay attention to the skit and let me know what y'all got out of it and what y'all think Druski was really trying to tell us. Let me start it.
Filming of this role in this character, I felt oppressed, like an American slave, like a lot of struggle.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
I'm telling you, nigga, if you fuck with my shit, I'll kill you, nigga. You'll be fucked up. Fuck. Nigga, family. Nigga, ain't no fucking family in this shit. We not family, nigga. Fuck family.
Hey, cut. That's the one.
That was stunning. That was stunning. Great performance. Great performance.
You promise
you Bro, stop talking like that. You ain't going to no big city. Now say go lecture.
I'm going with or without you.
Rudy, stop talking like that. Stop. Hey, what are you niggers doing over there? Hey, what are you doing?
And cut. Fantastic. I need more American slave. Okay.
Like struggle.
So, yeah, the struggle. Like,
Sort of like the dialogue, like the back and forth banner.
absolutely. Yes.
See, this role was sort of a bit cheeky. I got a little bit out of my comfort zone, you know. During the filming of this role in this character, I felt oppressed, like an American slave, like a lot of struggle.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
I'm telling you, nigga, if you fuck with my shit, I'll kill you, nigga. You'll be fucked up. Fuck. Nigga, family. Nigga, ain't no fucking family in this shit. We not family, nigga. Fuck family.
Hey, cut. That's the one.
That was stunning. That was stunning. Great performance. Great performance.
You promise.
Hilarious, dog.
So that is Druski. that is Druski's latest skit. That was his latest skit from Druski. What is y'all thoughts about this? Do y'all feel Druski is telling his truth through his skits?
His satire is amazing. He just doing this. He's putting the mirror up to him. You know what I mean? He's putting the mirror up there. It's funny, man. And he the one. It's like, you know, when somebody do something, be like, yeah, he's the one that pull it off. I'm really glad he doing that. Now we can dig a little deeper.
Please do.
Because I mean, really, when I first seen, I've been watching when The Wire first came. I've been watching The Wire when it first came out. Mm-hmm. When I first heard Eldridge Evil speak for the first time, I was like, "Oh, get the f out of here!" I say, for real, blown away. And then the other one that got me after that was the kid from All American. He got me.
Oh yeah.
I was like, boy, you. And I was like, hey, that was just great acting. That was just great acting. But you know, I didn't think that deep until I watched Fawcett Media and he explained things. You know, how he said it went from the actors to the athletes. The actors to the rappers, and then the rappers to now the British. And he said it's like they trying to wash out all the original black actors. He's like, can you really like get somebody from that area to actually play that role? You gonna get somebody from across the pond to bring them in. So it's true. It's possibly true, but he been hitting everybody in the mouth lately. He been hitting everybody from Erica Kirk to the preachers. That preacher one was funny too. Both of them they were equally funny. For real. I like him.
What you got, Ray?
What Plug said, really, you know, they trying to, I guess, not use American actors so much and then use British actors. I'm sort of kind of lost.
You're lost?
Yeah.
Okay. So
down the street, around the corner, and lost.
No, it stood out to me because like I look deep into stuff. I'm never watching stuff for entertainment value. That's just not what only thing I do that for is sports. Outside of that, like, yeah, because I think we're living in a world where if you don't explore, I won't say expose, if you don't explore the possible truths, you can be blindsided in the future. And I feel that's why we, not speaking about Rain, that's why we as a culture sometimes are 10 steps behind the movement that is happening. And then we feel like we need DEI or we need all these things to get ahead. But it's really not that. It's that everybody was putting everything in front of your face, and everything you thought was funny, you didn't want to look into it. You wanted to live in the moment of laughter. We live in a life where everybody wants a dopamine hit. Like everybody wants that laughter, that like, dog, what he just did there, it's really no different than his white face. He just put on a blacker face. like it's no difference. It's no difference between what he did with Erica last month to this. He's literally portraying British black people who are coming over here, taking your jobs, doing it better than you. A director telling you that, oh, you want me to tap more into the American slave? Like literally, they're learning how. Like old boy from Snowfall.
Damses.
If y'all watch his story on Jennifer Hudson when he did his interview, he talked about as a kid he would travel to America every summer, and he would mimic the voices of African American people. And he knew that he wanted to be an actor. So he came to America to learn how we move. So as he started his acting career, he could turn it on and turn it off. But also, if you pay attention to a lot of these guys, they don't live here in America when they're not shooting films. They go back home.
Because they know what's up.
And like, I'm not trying to I just want people to be more present when you're taking in content. And so like, I laughed the first time I said, boy, this boy's stupid. Like
he's super stupid.
But a few more times, and I was like, is this Druski trying to educate his own people in his manner? Sometimes we miss that too. Some people are trying to educate you through their talent. Like we don't think about that sometimes. Like we take everything for face value. It's just like Plug, right? Plug's a barber. But when Plug's talking to a person, he's influencing them. His talent is what brought them into the conversation.
Yeah.
But his conversation is what changes the nation. You see what I mean? Like, that's what, to me, Druski is doing. Druski wanted to point out everything he felt Erica was doing wrong. The best way for him to do that, he might not be the best speaker. He might not be the most articulate person, but I can put on a skit that is going to express everything that I want the world to see. And it worked. But the moment he does things about black people, it becomes nothing but comedy.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
He's telling you about black pastors coming down, hanging from the. So why aren't we now trying to hold our pastors more accountable? We just laughed it down. We just
but the craziest thing, it wasn't the skits that got me behind what he be on. It's the show. Like if you watch that Could Have Been Records and that Could Have Been Love, bro, you got to see what he's doing. He like, yeah, they can go inside right here. You ain't getting no money. You know what I'm saying? And these folks be really putting this, they be tattooing this on their body. They really be like serious finna die about this chain, really telling this man about something fictitious that I'm really die about this. Oh, he got this one chick who been taking basketball players and rappers up through there, and he's actually pulling her lips, telling her on a private flight, "I'm not gonna F you," and was pulling her lips, made her look like a complete imbecile. He made that girl like he say, "This is the like." He really saying like, "Is this the chick that been taking y'all through there for y'all money? Look what I'm doing to her on my show," and she begging for it. And she actually begging for it, and I ain't even touch her.
It's just crazy to me, man. It's just crazy. I would love for people to really like pay attention. I think he's trying to be he's trying to sound the alarm, but in Druski's way.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and the way he's able to do it, it doesn't offend really anybody. You see what I mean? Like, oh boy, took it as a joke, right? Man, that boy funny. Like, but he's really trying to tell, hey, you might want to go get that next gangster role because if you don't, he's going to go get it. Yeah. Like we need to really pay attention to that. People use their talents to sometimes get into what we need life to look like. That's kind of what we're doing, right? That's why I like creating content. Like I like being able to put my perspective out there. You don't have to take my perspective. We got two other perspectives here, but I feel like when you can put your perspective out there, it allows for more people to see things in a more colorful manner, say, right? Like, so I think it's super dope. Introduce said, "I'm sorry if I know you're British and you're trying to play street hoodlum. I'm not watching your show or your movie. I have to push back because I will. Because Il just did. The Wire is epic. The Wire is like The Wire and Oz. The Wire and Oz.
That's the one I did not watch.
Oh, you would love Oz. Oz.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not. Oh man, I don't want to see that.
He said at the time he fooled me too. Hey, everybody did the same thing. Yeah.
I knew he was English. I knew he was British. Whatever. I knew he was.
He said, "Didn't you wonder why the FBAs are delineating? Is that delineating? Culture appropriation."
Man, look. Man,
he said, "Man, make sure you didn't do it in the room that with a closed door." Ramon said, "Who is today's actor or actress that aren't foreign? I feel like it's a majority." I agree.
I got you. I don't know how they got you back on. I tried my damnedest to get you back on. I brought you what's the name?
Welcome back, Ramon.
Yeah, welcome back, Ramon. He back, Richard. He good. He back. So that was our conversation about Druski. Again, if you're watching this on the replay, make sure that you give your comments and your opinions about it. Hopefully that the conversation brought something to you, man. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to all our channels. You have myself, Souls of Thought, that you're currently watching from. You got Uncle Plug and Uncle Plug TV. That's Plug with 2 G's. Don't mess it up. And then you also have conversation with Soft Rain. Make sure you hit her up as well on her channel. She has a lot of great information, and she'll put the links in the chat for you. So we're gonna move on to the subject topic of the night. He said, "Y'all good? I'm cooking. I needed to break. Made me hungry." What's good? So we're gonna be talking about Banks and 6ix9ine. Content over facts. So they just had less than 24 hours ago. There was a conversation between 6ix9ine. For those who know who he is, he went viral messing with the 9 Trey Bloods or whatever it was. He was associated with in New York, and then Banks from Banks' Perspektive. And I thought this conversation was very unique because 6ix9ine brought facts, but it didn't sound like Banks wanted to have the perspective or the conversation. So we're gonna play this in the background because Banks does copyright. So if we play the video on the stream, it's gonna cause this video not to be able to go up. So we're gonna play this in behind the scenes. You should be able to hear the volume. Let me know if y'all can hear it just to do a little test real quick.
I just want to start off.
Y'all can hear it?
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to show y'all this just to set the stage. This is what it looks like. So they're at 6ix9ine's house doing this interview. 6ix9ine does have a screen right here that's connected to his iPad. In this iPad, he pulls up different things to prove his point. And there are going to be certain times. You said I can?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For real?
Mm-hmm. They already showing it. Yeah.
Okay. So
because you got the background on. It's already on.
All right, and plug we trust, man. So we're gonna show this conversation. And I think it's gonna give for better, regardless, it's gonna give for better entertainment value seeing it. But 6ix9ine is gonna bring up a lot of facts. There are gonna be moments in this interview where Banks actually says, "Hey, yeah, I was wrong. I didn't know." And so we're gonna stop and kind of talk through this because I think this is very critical to content over everything. And we have to get a handle on people just thinking they can say what they want. And then when somebody comes with the facts, we don't want to have the conversation. So here we go.
Let's start off with the truth. This interview came out before I even responded to him. Am I right or wrong?
I don't know. I don't keep up with it.
So this interview came out 4 months ago. I would say, right? So I never mentioned 21 Savage, but this is what he had to say on the Big Bang Show.
He said he took his shit down. I think he just stopped. No, because he can't go. They don't ask him, what you mean you just stopped?
Look at all the issues right now that you doing.
Now watch this. He said, "Oh, the wearing lace fronts, the Mexican, right? I'm the Mexican. I'm the with the lace front." He said, "Ain't no more gas in the car." Which car? This car? Ain't no gas in this car. Ain't no more money like that. Yo, Bank, you in my crib right now. This is my house. Getting money where? Ain't no more money. And I see you said, "Oh, I think he just stopped." Yeah, I just stopped because it's so much. It's so much facade in this game, bro. Like we got.
Do you feel like you add anything to that though? To the facade that's in the game?
No, because first of all, you got a person over here talking about, he's the facade. They're not even from here.
That don't mean.
Oh, it don't mean shit.
That don't mean.
So he didn't grow up here.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
So when did he come here?
As a kid, a real kid.
As a kid,
like 9 years old.
All right, so how is 21 Savage in the United States right now?
What do you mean?
How's he here?
I don't know. What do you mean?
How is he in the United States not being here? How?
How you here? Where you from?
I was born in New York City.
Where your people from? So your people still here though?
Yeah, my people here.
All right, where they from?
I was born here.
I'm saying where your people were.
We're talking about 21 Savage.
Okay. Well, what's your point?
He's not from here. He's the facade.
That don't make you no facade because you're not from America.
All right, so watch this, right? Let's just go to the facts, right? Let's just go to the facts.
But what's this gonna prove though? Like what's this gonna prove? That's what I'm saying. Like what is this gonna prove though? What you saying?
I'm gonna show you, right? So let's zoom this in right here, and this for your people to see, right? Does 21 Savage have a U visa? How is he in the United States right now? Right? 21 Savage is here off a U visa. You know what's a U visa? This is the definition of a U visa. As of October 2023, 21 Savage, Shia bin Abraham Joseph is a lawful permanent resident of the United States, successfully resolving his long-standing immigration saga. While he reportedly filed for a U visa, what the fuck is a U visa? While he reportedly filed for a U visa in 2017 following a 2013 shooting incident. His legal status was ultimately adjusted to permanent resident after years of deportation proceedings. What is a U visa? Let's see what a U visa is.
Bro,
No. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, let's just see what a U visa is. What is a U visa? A U visa is a U.S. immigration benefit for non-citizen victims Keyword, victims.
See, man,
Hold on,
bro.
let me finish. Hold on,
calm down, bro.
Hold on, hold on. Immigration for a non-citizen victim of a certain crimes who have suffered substantial mental or physical abuse and are helpful to law enforcement in investigation or prosecution of that criminal activity. This is a fact, though.
But what they got to do with anything, though? I'm saying, what are you saying? What's the point, though? What's the point you should make it? You saying he was a victim?
I mean,
a lot of people be victims. No, if you get shot, that's a victim.
Okay.
When they get shot, being in the street, that's a victim. What are you talking about?
All right, cool. You can only get a U visa, right? This is the definition. Let's slow it down, Bing. I know it's cut up. Sometimes the truth is just too much.
Bro, what I'm saying, they said a U visa benefits from non-citizen victims who have suffered from certain crimes.
Okay,
basically,
but don't finish there. This is the key word right here. Read that slowly for me. Now read it out loud. Let people
physical abuse or
physical abuse, mental or physical abuse, and are helpful to law enforcement in the investigation of what you gonna ignore that? That's what you got right now.
What that mean though?
Bang. 21 Savage got a U visa.
What's that?
They're trying to say he a snitch.
Yeah, because that's what they're. So this whole premise is he's starting here because everybody called 6ix9ine all these things, right? And 6ix9ine major preference throughout this interview is, hey, Bank, you have the voice of the people. You allow people to come onto your platform. People believe the things that come from your platform, but now I'm on your platform and I'm bringing you facts. And now you don't have no perspective. It's supposed to be perspective with Banks. But now you have no perspective, no facts, you don't remember nothing. Like, that's why I said, like, this content space is content over everything. And Banks is going to continue to break this down, and he's going to say some of those things without saying content over everything. But he is going to say that. So it's a very good conversation. I'm going to try to see if I can move it forward, because it comes to a point where Banks said that 6ix9ine gave those boys 100 years from snitching on. And he breaks that down solely different. So let's see when
200 people.
If you make let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you make your point 100% on this podcast, and everybody be like, you know what, he right.
You know what they gonna say in the comments? Yo, damn, it's the right message, wrong message. Man, you're not hearing him though. I'm telling you what they gonna say.
Man, I get what you're saying. I'm saying, but what do you get? Okay, if you win the debate and everybody in the world, people in the comment, everybody in the world say, okay, you know what, he right. What do you gain from that?
What do I gain?
Yeah, what do you gain from that? Like, what? Because we do everything for a reason. Yeah. So you responding to gain what? If you right, is what I'm asking.
Me doing what I do is not to gain nothing. Me is just like, yo, I speak my coach facts TV. I'm choking facts. People just don't like to hear it when it comes from someone they don't like. You get it? I'm not here to seek. I'm just saying, yo, y'all bashing me, but your man is a rat. How many right now? How many people in Atlanta had opinions on me and the whole city going down on some rat shit? So now, why, hold on. Why?
Not the whole city.
Not the whole city, but
yeah, see, because but Nick be saying that too, man. Like,
see, now when he speaks on the city, Banks wants to correct the facts on that, but he didn't care about the facts on any other conversation. So this is very unique. I can't wait to hear plug.
That's that, bro. The streets and the industry is the street industry is totally different from street. Yeah. That's anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. Yeah, I'm just saying on the internet right now, where you got your podcast on, right? Perspective of Bank. Where's it at? On the internet.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what the internet's saying. What I'm trying to tell you is why nobody gave these people the same treatment that they gave me.
Because it's like, bro, you can't compare yourself. I'm gonna keep it brief. You can't compare yourself, bro. You got over 100 and some years, man. That's different than all this you talking about. That can be nothing worse than that's locked up.
But I'm
gonna keep it a break with you. Like, so that's an argument.
Who got over 100 years though?
I'm saying all them collective. That's 100 and some years.
Bro, you just making that up.
You want to pull it up? Google it. Google it. How much time did what's the name of the people get collectively? It's over 100 years, bro. That's
no. But you saying like me. Oh, matter of fact, let's see. I love this, y'all. I love this.
No, I'm just saying that's a difference, though.
I love this though. Remember what he's saying and clip it back. I want y'all to rewind this when I pull it up. Watch this.
But is that different though? You trying to compare yourself to niggas who got basically wiggle room. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
It's
no
different.
room.
This different
So,
out here.
Bank, if you walking down the street, right? If you walking down the street,
No, you got to
if you
type.
walking down the street,
Let me type
and a big brolic dude smack your girl ass, and one scrawny dude smack your girl ass, what you gonna do? You can't treat somebody different. I can't treat the scrawny different. Not everybody get the same treatment. A rat is a rat, right or wrong? There's no levels to this rat and shit. Is it?
All right,
You know what I
members
mean?
and associates connected to the nine-Trey gangster Treyway case received a wide range of sentences combined. It added up to well over 100 years when the total everybody federal time together, though some sentences ran concurrently with existing cases.
All right.
That
So,
is
no,
right there.
but let me
This dude got
remember
17,
what he's
Nuke
saying.
17, Harvey 24, Mel Murder 11, Shotty 15, Fahim Walters 9+ years. That's a difference. Is that not different?
Watch this. These are facts.
I'm saying that not different though. That niggas in chain gang right now saying I'm in here because of 6ix9ine.
Yeah, of course they're gonna say that.
But I'm saying is that not different though? If that's the case, is that
Watch this, y'all. Watch how I shut it down. The non-trade, I'm gonna put it so y'all can see it. Remember what Bank said. The non-trade gangsters brought with investigation for approximately 5 years before the federal racketeering indictment in November 2018 that included rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine. Prior activity, prosecutors stated the gang had been wreaking havoc in Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Bronx since at least 2013.
Bro, what you doing all that shit for though?
Yo, Bank, you just said I met these in 2017. The Fed's been on them since 2013.
I don't really have a conversation.
All right, but yo.
All right. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that, but let me say this. Who was the star witness?
Now,
who was the star witness?
You see how the goalpost?
That ain't the goalpost moving, bro. That's a question.
Yo, look, man. The goalpost right here. The goalpost right here. You just said I gave you 100 years.
Bro,
After
you right.
I proved
And I just said I did not know that.
All right, so now,
I did not know
now
that.
when I proved
Bro,
that,
sit down and have a conversation. Bro, what the hell wrong with you, man?
After I just proved this to you, you know what you did? So you didn't know
I'm
that.
gonna go for ask another question, man.
Nah, Bank.
I asked another question.
Instead of moving to the next question, then say, damn, 6. Damn, you just opened my eyes, bro.
But I did say that. I said I didn't know that.
So instead of the next question, let's just talk about like, damn, bro, I didn't know that.
No, I'm just saying. I'm telling you how it's putting you in a different category of a nigga that.
But
I'm just telling you.
Can we talk about this and then move?
All right, go ahead.
Right. So, you ever did Fed time?
Never.
You got friends that did Fed time?
Yes.
You got people in the streets?
Yes.
When the Feds, prosecutors, that's United States Attorney. When the United States Attorney been investigating you since 2013, there's an open investigation, right? Right? I'm making this up?
No. That's right there. That's right there. That's up there.
So when they met me, I just came in. I walked into an investigation. If 6ix9ine never met non-Trey, was they still going down? Mel Murder.
I can't say that.
Why you can't say that?
Because I don't know. We speaking facts.
Let's look it up.
We can't take our opinion.
Let's look it up.
We can't say our opinion if they was gonna go to jail or not. We can't say. Because we could have got caught and everybody stayed solid, then what?
So
I'm just asking the question. So we can't say which.
I was the only person on that.
Oh no, I don't know the case. I told you that when I got here. I don't even know the
Right,
case.
so now let me put you on. So Jamel, so I was the only person on that stand, or they had drivers, other informants, CIs?
I don't know, bro.
Well,
You're the
I'll bring
most
you on.
famous one.
All right, so
that's
cool.
all I'm trying to tell you. You're the most famous one.
So let the most famous one break it down.
Go ahead.
This is the Godfather, Jamel Jones, non-Trey, right? So I'm glad I opened your eyes because now you can see this. The Godfather non-Trey got sentenced, right, to 11 years for drug sales, right? For B1A drug sales, right? He was selling drugs in 2014, 2013, 2015. Where was little old Daniel Hernandez that time? I didn't give these 100 years. Other niggas, I only sat on 2. You know who I sat on trial to testify? For my own kidnapping. I got charged for my own kidnapping.
What you mean?
When I got kidnapped, right, by my own friends, when I got kidnapped by my own gang, I got charged for that. You get it?
I don't know.
All right, now I'm gonna break it down for you. You see how right now the dude that shot the Ben 10 kid from Detroit, Feds just picked him up for shooting. They charged him for his own self-defense shooting. You get it?
Right.
So what I'm trying to tell you is, when I got kidnapped, the Feds say, well, you gang. You non-trade. Yeah, but I'm the victim. Nah, this the RICO. You get charged for that. So I didn't get them 100 years. Them niggas gave themselves 100 years. Them niggas.
Oh, you saying the kidnapping charge, what they did on you was tied up in the RICO?
Yeah. So let's put 6ix9ine.
So I ain't gonna ask you the question because you're gonna feel like you're gonna jumping up.
Hold on.
So as you see there, 6ix9ine has done his homework. I know people are gonna call him a rat, but there's something different between an intelligent rat and a dumb rat. Go ahead, Plug. I want to hear this. I think this is amazing. I definitely want to hear your perspective on it. I think you muted, or you got to move up, big dog.
I'm gonna check your battery.
Oh, no, there it is. All right. I want to honestly say he's a rat. And everybody that they were defending is a rat too. It just is what it is. Now, when it was clear, when everybody was saying 50 was and it was, hey, I said no. No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. But everybody that he's talking about, 21 was defending him. He did it, and he also did it. But there was more informants within that non-trade gang other than what he did. So like he said, they was already being indicted. They were, not indicted, but they was already under investigation. The kidnapping of that famous young kid really made it worse. It made it worse. Now we come and get y'all. Y'all getting out of hand. Y'all getting out of hand now. But he's a rat. But at the same time, what he was trying to state in this interview was, if everybody gave me this treatment, why wouldn't they give these other guys the same treatment? They let them slide. But at the end of the day, I would say this. There is no code no more. The code is over. This is the end of this. This could be the end. This is the end. This shit is over with, bro. Like, when we have to have a debate on what it is, there's no more. You know what I'm saying? It's everything that he said was on everything the way he finished. But I also, you know what I do hear in his voice, oh brother?
What's that?
He's so hurt. And it's so sad. I'm gonna tell you why. These street codes hold such a strong hold on these young niggas. And I'm talking about white niggas, I'm talking about Spanish niggas, and I'm talking about black niggas. They got that code has such a strong hold on them. It really does, the way it hurts their soul. His soul is busted. He is going through mental anguish. He is going through psychological anguish. He is going through so much personal hell in him. So much personal hell on a code that does not exist anymore. It does not exist. It was falsified documents. This is nothing new. In the 70s, there was rats and roaches. In the 80s, there was rats and roaches. In the 90s, 2000s, and the 2020s, there was rats and roaches. There has never been any organization that was without an informant at any time whatsoever. So this was never existing. It never existed. If you a stand-up G, get you a job or roll dolo. Get you a job or roll dolo. This shit does not exist anymore. That shit is dead. But it's amazing how this stronghold that this street code got on this young man, the way he can't sleep at night. He paid this man just to tell his story. He paid him. just to tell his story. That boy going through so much mental anguish, boy. I'm trying to tell you. If they said he 86'd himself, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I think the vanity is the only thing that would allow him to remain on this planet, maybe his newborn child. But everything else is diminished off of a falsified code, falsified documents, and falsified loyalty in them streets. Boy, get you a job and leave them streets be, boy. This ain't that shit is fake. That shit is fake, man. The motherfuckers gonna leave you high and dry in this bitch. I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna be in the paint with you. They gonna say, I'm telling you, for 30 days, they gonna send you probably $100. They ain't got nothing for you. You done made millions with them. They gonna send you $30. I'm telling you, when you go in there and you sit in that jail cell, by all means, stand on that code, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. Because that's the life you chose. That's the life you chose. You chose that shit. You chose that shit, bro. You chose that fake ass code. Now you gotta ride it out. Don't tell. Don't rat. Don't put nobody behind bars. Don't put nobody on your black and white. Don't do it. Ride that motherfucking code. Because the way he feeling, you gotta ride that code and suffer in silence. Or get out and suffer out loud like he's doing. Either way, good luck, nigga. Good luck.
Richard said when you cooperate with authority to get someone locked up, I don't even get mad. I just don't acknowledge you. And Richard, I think that's his overarching conversation with Banks.
Yeah.
Cool. If y'all gonna alienate me, call me a rat, do it to 21, do it to Thug, do it to everyone, do it to Ghana, do it to everyone that you allow to get a second chance sitting on your sofa at Perspective with Bank. And I think what 6ix9ine is what he's encountering now is, first of all, you're not black. That's your first L right there. Like, if you were black, you might have a little bit more of an opportunity to. You don't think so?
Because he was the first one public. It was so publicized. See, his was CNN. See, Thug M was black media. Gunna's on black media, social media. His shit was CNN, Fox, TMZ. Like this, his was a little more boom in your face.
But at that time, it was. But at that time, it was so much going on the East Coast, though. Like you had the stuff with Meek Mill going on, like that Philly, New York, that they were hot. Like they were like they were kind of like the Atlanta. Like they were hot. Everything was happening over there. Everybody was getting caught up over there. Like everything was just happening over there. So like, I think he was just at bad timing too. Bad timing, like you said, his stardom was so big, people didn't understand it. Like, why would you? Because he talks about it on his interview too.
He was
about
huge.
pretty much wanting to be accepted. Like he talks about it, like because Banks asked him like, why would you pay somebody? You literally pay them to be your friends when you think about it. You know what I mean? Like, but he was saying what he did for them, and he has some validity to his conversation. But this is another reason why I tell people your character will perceive you. Even during this interview, Banks kept referencing 6ix9ine's character. Man, sit down. Man, he ain't got to do all that. Banks wanted to ensure that 6ix9ine stayed a character to the people so that y'all don't take him serious. If 6ix9ine could have sat down in that chair, didn't play all those walking them down, all those noise making stuff. If he would have just sat there and had a conversation, just let it organically flow into the conversation, it would have been perceived, and the perspective from Bank, no pun intended, would have been a totally different perspective. because they start to get to it towards the end, right? 6ix9ine starts asking him about, well, why won't you tell people that it's no code in the street? We're gonna get to that, what Plug is saying. Banks talks about this, right? So like, this is why I always tell people silence is powerful, because the first time, it's somebody today's first time seeing Souls on the internet. It's somebody's first day seeing Uncle Plug on the internet. It's somebody's first day seeing Conversation with Soft Rain on the internet. So if you present yourself a certain way today that people can't digest, you might have to live with that for the next 20 years. Like, because it is content at the end of the day, and not everybody can be taken on as them full selves. That's why I always tell people, like, don't think a humble and quiet Souls is the same when you meet me, if you met me in person and you had the same thing you had to say in the comments. It'll be it wouldn't even be a conversation. It would be two different things. And I think that's what we get lost at. But when you have character like 6ix9ine, people will use that as the fuel to allow your story to never be told. Another person, Kodak Black is another one. Kodak Black will always be a character to everybody. Another person who caught on it very fast and he kind of just stayed out the way is Bobby Smurder. Character to people. You know what I mean? Like, it's certain guys that now used to be in the streets or had a street lifestyle, but their character, people couldn't take it. And so they either had to be quiet and just live their life, or you get like 6ix9ine and you try to make people believe you, but people only see you as a character person now. He's a character. That's it.
I'm getting my Souls back real quick. Brother, that if from what I take from him, he's a good kid. Not negating nothing what he's done, but he's a good kid. But I still look at the victims and the predators at the same time. You had a good kid making a hell of a lot of money. And all you did when he was trying to help you was take advantage of it. All you did. Now let's take away the fucking indictments, the federal. Let's take away the snitching and all that shit. Let's clear the board real quick and say you had a good kid, and y'all bitch asses took advantage of his ass. What happened? What's gonna happen to your ass? Because he was looking out for y'all. When he came on that interview and he was calling them dirty bloods. I was like, wow. Wow. Like, yo, they did me dirty. Wow. Dog, that is some dirt bag shit. That dirt bag shit that y'all did got him to do that dirt bag shit to you. That's what happened. Y'all did some dirt bag shit. That boy was looking out for y'all, man. Y'all was around at the time. I didn't listen to that shit, but the boy was a mega star. The boy was selling a hell of a lot of records. He was, but I looked at that boy numbers. That boy numbers was out the fucking roof. That boy had some NBA numbers, like for real. And NBA is one of them ones, and he NBA numbers, so he was getting NBA money.
Oh yeah.
And y'all really did that boy slimy. So that slimy shit that y'all did to him got y'all the time that y'all got. So slime begets slime.
I want to play this. You so stupid, boy. I want to play this last part when he starts talking to Banks, and then we'll close it out. Rain said this ain't even in her bag, but she here. We appreciate you being a good sport, man.
We love you, Rain.
Not just the youth, but just open people's eyes. Like, I want you. That's why I say the streets don't exist. I played that street role.
But hold on, let me say this before, because I know I be leaving shit out, bro. I be smoking that weed. I be leaving shit out. But if it's in you, it's in you. And I ain't talking about to be outside and be street. But if it's in you, you can't, all that growth, you can't grow into no rat. It's just what it is. Them folks go right now, come back and say they want to lock me up for a goddamn anything, a breaking and entering. From 20 years ago. If they come do that right now, I got to take that on the chin. I don't give a fuck I'm no podcast or not. Bank, you did that. If you did. I can't say, well, I'm this now, so no, I can't do that.
I mean, but why don't you preach this? And
I live it. I don't got to preach shit. I live it.
I know, but why don't you preach that instead of like I want you to preach that to the OGs in Atlanta.
I do. We do. Everybody do. But you know how that shit go? What do you mean? I'm saying, bro, this ain't preaching on the internet. I can say a whole bunch of shit on the internet and people don't know about a lot of places, not just Atlanta. No, a lot of niggas, but I don't do that. That just ain't what I do.
We can't.
Like, I ain't trying to be in New York.
Yo, Ben, I'm from New York. I'm from New York. You from Atlanta. We can't talk about Seattle right now. We can't be talking about Memphis right now.
No, you ain't
we have the right because I'm from there. You're from there.
You listen to respond. I'm trying to make a point, bro. What I'm saying is, I really don't give a fuck about what niggas do. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what niggas do. I don't. That's your business. I'm not trying to say my opinion because my opinion sticks. My opinion sticks way harder than yours. So if I say my opinion to a degree, I don't give a fuck what a nigga do.
But I just want you to tell, like when you on the podcast.
Bro, I do. What do you mean you don't watch my shit?
I did. I watched 21 video. You gotta say, yo, that's his business. Like you don't know what homie did. You don't know what homie been through.
Bro, who? I ain't just saying that about damn other niggas. That's his business.
Nah, I said when 21 Savage.
Bro, you can't tell me what the fuck I gotta say. No. What I'm saying is, listen. What I'm saying.
You can't say that here and I say it.
But I will say it to them. I ain't just tell you that's somebody else's business. Rewind it back. I ain't say that they business. I ain't say that. I said that's how I feel. Like it's business. I don't give a fuck about your business. You in their business because they saying your name.
Yeah, no, they saying my name, so I get in their business.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all in the business of rap, bro, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I can't do that. I can't be sitting here saying, hell yeah, this nigga told, this nigga told. No, because I ain't ready what come with that. A nigga get upset and feel like they want to do something, then they make me have to do something and go to a place I don't want to go. I ain't on that. I want to get in the story though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping the brick. I want to get the story. That's what I'm here for. I'm taking on the full responsibility of my role. I'm a media, what you call it?
Media podcast.
Yeah, journalist. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping the brick. So I ain't finna get in no shit, bro. I ain't a nigga that's gonna be online. Any nigga man's trying to be the real nigga police. I ain't that.
All right, but like I said,
I just show this shit by being this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I believe in certain shit. I can't say who did what wrong, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it a brick. Like I said, everybody got their favorite rat that they gonna kind of look at it like, shit, he really ain't do nothing wrong.
But like I said,
everybody has that person.
I watched the whole Young Thug interview you did, and the nigga would just straight lie to your face.
I don't know if he lied. That's his perspective. I don't know if he lied.
You don't know?
I don't know if he lied. What he say?
He said, I never said nothing, and he then told a cop, take my number. You need to be like, yo, how many bitches in the world you want to take a police number? He just lying in your face, and you not.
I can't say what that man thoughts was when he said that shit. I know that ain't facts. You say this facts, TV. You can't speak speculation. You done been in that courtroom. They don't
speculation?
What you mean? I'm saying you can't say what he was thinking.
Bang, come on.
I'm just saying.
Yo, Bang.
Bro, you ain't got to play that shit.
You don't want to hear it?
No, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm saying, but you can't say what he was thinking, bro. Bro, you infatuated with these, bro. Get back on your bag, bro. Do what you were doing, bro. Pause that shit, man.
Look at my bag.
It don't matter. That shit don't matter, bro. That shit don't matter. I ain't saying you ain't got no paper. It don't matter because it's something that you feel like if you expose other niggas and put them in the same light.
It's not that. It just have the same energy you have for me.
But you been doing it. What you on tour doing it?
Huh?
You been doing this show, Vlad, on this, on that. You on tour?
No, it's not a tour. It's just saying.
You getting it out?
No.
When is it gonna stop? When do it stop?
No.
When do it stop? You handle your business.
No, the apology gotta be as loud as the disrespect was.
Who's gonna apologize to you?
All these.
You thinking they gonna apologize?
You know why they can't? Pride getting killed.
But how they apologize? They got their own perspective on what they thinking.
It's not perspective. It's they bend and break the rules when it's convenient for them. Yo, Bank.
But
like
you did the same shit. You can still say that's an excuse. My baby mama got that's your excuses, bro.
That's not an excuse. Those are facts.
I'm saying those facts, but you still using those facts as an excuse.
So it's not an excuse.
To tell, it is, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Ask you why you tell what you say, bro. My baby mama. That's why I told it. The reason why I did something is an excuse.
That's not an excuse.
The reason why you did something is an excuse.
Any person with logic would have did that. Any person with logic. You got to be a straight dumbass.
Hold his hoes, man. Did you see what that girl who did that?
No, that was my baby mom.
Oh, but did you?
So that's there. They finished there. They got like another 20 minutes. They went on a conversation. Banks pretty much talks about how the code doesn't exist in the streets. He said it might exist in some small areas that people aren't aware of. But I think 6ix9ine still had some good points he was making, regardless of like who's the messenger. I think there's always some truth within the message, and that's what I want to kind of close out with you guys today and get your opinion on this, because we talked about the title is literally, Is it about the truth or the facts when it comes to the message? Like, do people really want the truth, or do we want to be able to continue to just run up this creation of content, and then other people have to suffer? Because he had great points. I mean, he had great points. Banks didn't even want to watch the evidence. Like when you think about it, like I look at it like if somebody wanted to pull up my content and argue about what I said, that should be a privilege. If I'm real, if I stand on what I stand on, I'm gonna only be arguing my points at all times. And I think that's the one thing 6ix9ine exposed was, well, you calling me all this. You telling me I'm infatuated with these people, but these people are talking about me on your podcast.
Right. I get that part.
So he said a passionate criminal argument. It is though. It is classic, but it's a good one. I think it is be great for you. I don't know if you're gonna run it for your clout series. I think it'd be great. He said, I'm gonna look my name up. Be right back. Richard of Fool. What y'all got to say on these closing remarks?
Go ahead, bud, because I ain't got too much.
I'm gonna say this here. And this is where Banks stands. Hey, we've been under so much ridicule, and these are big artists, and I don't want to stop these boys from getting money. I want to get them a voice so they can speak their side of it. You know what I'm saying? But I had no opinion of it because my opinion is against everything. I know what I stand on, but I know the new generation don't stand on the same old principles that I stand on. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm doing this to make my bank, to make my bread, and blow up my platform. And I cannot hate you for that. I'm not going to hate you for that. I'm going to applaud you for that. Now, you're not falling into the trap. It's staying loyal. That's what you stand on. You stand on that loyalty. And that's what they expect from you, Bank. So I applaud you for that as well. Now, but when it comes to what it is, you know what it is just as well as I know what it is. And if we were face to face and we had a powwow and we dabbed it up and I say, my nigga, you're like, man, you already know. Yeah, man, you know. And we'll be in agreement, just like souls in agreement. But when it comes to the facts, we both know the facts, big facts. We all have our own perspective, and we know what it is.
What you got for it, Rain? You can just speak from a content creator side if you like.
I think mostly as content creators, we want to speak the facts, but we really just hone in on the content without the facts. Boom, that's it. That's all I got for tonight.
Man, we need Thug Rain. We're gonna bring out a Thug Rain. We're gonna have Rain come on here with a bandana on and everything. We gotta bring Thug Rain out. No, but I think it's a very good conversation. I think it's a good conversation. I think 6ix9ine could actually spin this in his favor if he target the right audience with the conversation.
The white audience.
It's not even just the white audience, but it's mothers of kids who are in the streets.
That too.
Because if he can show his, he needs to stop leaning in on the things that he's never going to receive from these people and start putting out to tell the youth that, hey, look, guys, like I was lucky to have enough money to fight my case. If you try to go live a life that isn't on you or isn't in you, you're going to be behind bars. You won't have enough clout, enough money, enough branding, nothing. You won't be able to go to, because he's not even in the country. He's out of state. He back because he was telling that his girlfriend don't speak English. His mama and them don't speak English, because Banks asked them, like, what does your family think about this stuff? And he literally said they don't even understand it, right? Because they don't really intake that type of stuff. Like, they know what happened to him, but they don't intake what the social media is saying about him. So go ahead. You got
There's nothing. It's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. That hold, you see this right here?
Yeah.
That's that gorilla grip. That hold that fake ass code has on the youth is too strong, boy. It's vice grips. It's vice grips. It's grip plies, bro. It's grip plies, bro. Like, even I'm telling you, like we talk about it on my show. Even Plies had to rebrand because he know that shit that he used to rap about, bro. He know. I used to say it. I'm like, Plies, you gonna get these boys 100 years, and I'd be damn if that next album came out and he had a song called 100 years on that bit. Boy, you better get these boys 100 years, boy. But the reason why I listen to Plies because I remember what it used to be. I know what he done graduated to. We supposed to graduate from it. At some point, it just has to be a whole lot sooner for the young generation. Because that hold, there's nothing that he can do. That hold that he has, that fake ass code got on these kids, too strong. Too strong. He a 50, he damn near 40. He about my age. He a 40 something, mid 40 old man. That code still got him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just the principles. Remember when we spoke about the principles?
Yeah.
The code disrupt all that shit. Because you doing things to the left, bro. I'm telling you, that shit it's
he's
a
still
hell of
young.
a fight.
He's super young, plug. He only 30.
Who, Bank?
Oh, you said Bank.
Banks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm about Bank ass. I'm talking about Bank.
So what is your thoughts about Banks though? In this perspective?
Bank is that's a nigga who beat the game, who did what he did in the streets and never failed. He never failed. So he solidified in that, and that's the persona. That's the I told you, man, it's a beautiful day whenever that person that you put out front, that you put out there to protect you, and the person that you are finally get to meet. It's a wonderful fucking feeling when you stepping into that persona and say, nigga, I protect me. I don't even need this shit no more. That's when you don't give a about whatever it is. Like, I don't need that to protect me no more. Like, this is who I am. Whether you like it or not, I don't give a damn what you like, what you don't like, what you respect, what you don't respect. That shit don't make me breathe, nigga. That shit don't make me shit. So at the end of the day, once you're here, he knows exactly who he is, and he gonna stand on that. It's just, I won't say bad, I say it's different when what you stand on is immersed in that falsified street shit. Get a job, man. Get your W-2 or LLC, bro. Go get your job. Be the best fry shaker you can be out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, be the best fry shaker you could be at Checkers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't let now one of them get burnt in that basket.
I just think I can't say I relate to 6ix9ine because we're totally different people. With that being said, I do relate to someone who is trying to allow people to see the truth, but people don't want to see the truth. Like that's a hard seat to sit in. That's a hard pill to swallow. Like, and that's why I always told people, like, my biggest superpower was not to have expectations for people. Because that's literally been 6ix9ine's whole hinge point, is like he has all these expectations for people. Like, this dude is still a millionaire and still worrying about a case that he beat. Like, dog, you beat it. You didn't get the 47 years. You did a little time. You came home. You chilling right now. You even came home and made more music and still killed it. Like, you had the movement you need. You had people who still loved you as an artist. Just do your thing, dog, and live a better life.
Mm.
like just live a better life. Like that's sad when you think about it. Like, I hope he gets to watch some of these people who get to react to it, because like, bro, you got to let it go.
Nah,
he ain't. But I think Banks was his last shot, right? Like, really, like it was like his last shot, ditch effort in the dark. Like, he can't go to he was going to Vlad. Vlad just wants to make money off of black people looking foolish and other people looking foolish. Like, Vlad's not there to really let your voice be heard. You know what I mean? So like, I wonder what he's gonna try to do. I think he should just show people the lesson learned. And I think if he does that, I think he can have some Alchemist moments, right? Remember in the book of Alchemist, when the whole city got destroyed and the young man told him, hey, one day this will all be back together. It'll all be back together. Like, that's what people don't understand. 6ix9ine is steady living in the storm, but the storm has passed, brother. You got to now rebuild. Like, the city's rebuilding and you're not rebuilding. Like, that's what people have to understand. Like, you can rebrand and rebuild.
I told you that whole, he's hurt, bro. He hurt, man. He hurt. Boy, I'm telling you, that to go against that code, bro, it's a character flaw. You know what I'm saying? In Florida, we say you flaw, man. You flaw, cuz you flaw. You're like, that's a character flaw, and it hurts. It hurts. It truly hurts, bro. It's nothing that anybody can do. It's gonna take time for him to heal. And I don't think most people heal from that. Even Buddy from that did that to Fred Hammond put his brains out.
Yeah. But see, I think what Richard, what you're saying here is true for you, but In Too Deep broke it down earlier. You know why Banks is speaking to him? Because it's a bag.
Yeah, it's a bag.
It's a bag. Like, and 6ix9ine doesn't understand that everybody keeps associating with you because you equal a bag.
Can I say this? I'm gonna tell you something right quick. And not that I'm a huge Kodak fan, but even with after Kodak started acting up as crazy as he is right now, after he did that song with him, I'm telling you, that type of shit, when that code got you like that, you step outside that code, boy, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm telling you, that hold that code has on folks is amazing. Dog, it's more embedded. It's like, you know, that word like you picked up as a kid and it sticks with you no matter what. Like, when you find out what that word always sticks with you. It's always been in your vocabulary. It's always been a part of your vernacular. Dog, that's how that code stick on you, bro. And when you violate that said code, it goes to your core. It's embedded. It's the music that you listen to that goes to your brain, that goes to your soul, bro. It sticks with you. It's gonna take time for him to heal, bro. He's gonna be on this campaign for at least another 5. I say 5, 6, maybe 7 years.
I think I want to answer In Too Deep's question, because I think sometimes we listen to content, or we intake content, and we only pull from what we want to pull from, or we only pull from the areas that we understand in the conversation, right? Like if you notice, like, I let Plug speak on what he has lived. Plug understands the code. Plug understands the law. He did a great show breaking that down. So when Plug speaks, I'll allow him to speak on behalf of what he associates and pulls from the content, right? For myself, I look at the content, which I can understand exactly where Plug is going from, but I also pull from this In Too Deep is that we have to make a choice. Do we want entertainment or do we want facts? Like, I think you could eliminate the story, right? Eliminate who's sitting in those seats. It could be 2 random people sitting in the seat. One person was on trial. Pretty much this was another trial. This was a content trial. It was 2 people sitting in trial, and Banks was on the stand. And 6ix9ine played the attorney. He was bringing all the facts, all the evidence to the front of the stand. And this gentleman decided not to take heed to the facts and still and not be a rat in a content space. Like, it's a lot of relevance to it, because why are y'all consuming something that has no value? You got to ask yourself that. If like, why would you consume something that has no value? Like, this person I just watched I watched an hour and 50 minutes. Well, I listened to it because I was running and listening to it. I ran and listened to it. And then I also got to watch it, but I got to watch someone take what somebody perceived about them, and somebody brought the facts, and the facts still didn't win.
Facts still didn't win.
That's a heck of a place to live in a world like that today. Because most of our debates, even when you think about not even law, politics, dating, relationships, everything, nobody cares about the facts.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when I get on here and argue with people, I don't care about how many broken homes there are in the Black family. That stat don't matter, right? Because 6ix9ine stats didn't matter to nobody. Like, we pick and choose. We're very selective as we take in content. We're so selective on what we want to be true and what we don't want to be true. And I think that's why Classic has such a great series going with the clout, because a lot of y'all are really just watching people gain clout, because truth comes with branding. People follow a brand because it brings truth. If somebody told me I can get, y'all remember when the dungarees used to be popular jeans? You can buy the dungarees, and the dungarees don't tear, they don't rip.
Mm.
And if they did, you could send them back and they'll give you a new pair. Doc Martens have a lifetime warranty on their shoes. You know why? Because it's a brand and they trust their brand. The facts are behind the studies. That if it messes up, bring it back to us. We're gonna, and I think that's the biggest point. Classes though, he said you don't want it. He said that's exactly my point. Your time is wasted as a person that's not doing this for content. But content is all about what you perceive content to be.
Your entertainment factor is your entertainment factor. You know what I mean? Like, most people, you know, like, what I show what's on my algorithm when I do Mr. Unpopular Opinion. Your algorithm might not look like my algorithm. You know what I mean? So I'm just showing you what my algorithm look like, and I'm showing you how I can change my algorithm. You know, so I don't have to look at police brutality and you know, deadly, you know, saying animal, you know, attacks or whatever. I can look at something funny that I assume is funny, or I feel is funny.
And like what Plug said is true. And then, like, right here in 2D, that's been my argument since we've been on YouTube. What you just said here, that the modern era shows that we make more money listening to BS. But you know why? It's because of that same question you just had. Nobody wants to push real information out. People want to flood you with the goofy stuff. Like, that's why I say that we are the power of the internet. And this is why I talked about Classic, told me it'll be a great idea. That's why I wanted to break down a new series about content creators, right? I think a lot of people have missed the mark of what YouTube was even created for. See, I've been on YouTube, like, not me on YouTube, but me consuming YouTube since early 2000s, when there were first people, even before Mr. Beast and them got famous. I remember like the Online Coach and Beast Mode Jones and the Hodge twins when they turning green and they didn't have all these good camera effects and stuff like that. I remember when people used to come to YouTube just to give you a preview of Beats headphones and stuff like that. Like, I've been consuming this platform for years. Content didn't start mattering until we started allowing A-list celebrities to create content on this platform. A-list celebrities is the reason why we have words like clout. A-list celebrities is the word why we have clickbait. That's why those worlds exist now, because we allow people to infiltrate our space who already had money just to create their own environment. YouTube was a greenhouse type place. Hey, I need to know how to unlock my iPhone 3. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
unlock your
YouTube
iPhone 3.
University.
Yeah, nobody clickbait you and said this is the new iPhone 19 and it was only 3 of them out. Like nobody was doing that. So like I think that we are missing the mark on like we need to take back over the creator space.
Yeah.
Like
Join
and
force.
we have the power to do that. Like if we all come together, and it doesn't mean you got to like everything the people are saying, but if people are speaking truth to the content, those people should be pushed forward into the algorithm because we control the algorithm.
Straight
You know
like
what I mean?
that.
So
He said,
he said, I'm showing you plug your algorithm is mine because I keep watching
Watching
the
the shit.
is that you He said a fact is don't let kids watch Walt Disney. Nobody even acknowledged that. Oh yeah, we talked about that, Rigid. You will catch it on one of our rewinds. We talked about that on the first No Middlemans. We talked about how Disney was infiltrating entertainment, and we talked about it because who took their child to the movie theater and people got mad because he made a comment. Dang, it was a comedian or somebody. It was a celebrity. He said he just wanted to watch the movie, but then he seen what came on the stream. It was Dave Chappelle, right?
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Yeah. So we talked about that for sure. Greetings, happy 5 minutes Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate you, Battlezone 1480. He said spot on. Appreciate you, dog. See, somebody hears it. Somebody hears it. Somebody understands it. You know what I mean? Like, I just think you got to get enough people to follow your channel that understands what you're trying to push forward, and you can revamp this whole thing. You could take YouTube back. We could take YouTube back. Like, for real, for real. He said that's some other stuff, though. Yeah, we'll talk about it, though, Rigid. I appreciate all y'all. He said, don't talk about them. I was true. Oh, no, we talked about them. But we appreciate all y'all, man. We've been letting Rain sit here. She's tired, guys. Me and Plug been on our bag today on this topic. So Rain, we'll let you close us out, man, for the No Middle Man.
All right, y'all. And that's how we do it here on No Middleman, real conversations, raw perspectives, and no filters. Shout out to everybody who pulled up and added to the conversation tonight, whether you agreed, disagreed, got your feelings challenged, or we appreciate you for being part of the dialogue. If you enjoyed tonight's discussion, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the stream with somebody who's not afraid of real conversation. And don't forget, the conversation doesn't stop when the stream ends. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let us know where you stand. Until next time, for Souls, Uncle Plug, and your girl, Soft Rain, we are signing off. Good night, and remember that the truth don't need a middleman.
Yeah. This ain't no handouts. No shortcuts. No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flex. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshakes, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turn losses to losses, then flipped it to passion. No middle, no filter. No hand in my plate, if I want it, I'm going, I don't hesitate. Independent mindset, I control my fate. Now they watch how I move like it's up for debate. No middleman.
Everything I touch, I command.
No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flex. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect.
No middleman, I move with intent.
You tapped in.
Middleman, I move
This is no middleman.
middleman, I
Hosted by souls, where pressure gets applied and results get respected. This ain't no handouts. No shortcuts. No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. No middleman. No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flicks. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshake, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turn losses to losses, then flipped it to passion.